It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. More than a year after the YM Efficiency lost 81 containers overboard off the Hunter's coastline, debris is still washing ashore. The Australian Maritime Safety Authority says 54 of the containers have been found on the sea floor, while another 4 have either washed up or been found near the shore. The authority says many of the containers were torn open and the contents strewn over a wide area. Debris is still washing ashore at Port Stephens, Tea Gardens and Hawk's Nest. Debris sightings can be reported on 13-12-36. A 25-year-old man has had a lucky escape from serious injury after a bad crash at Ferrerdale, north of Raymond Terrace. He was headed south on the Pacific Highway at 100 kilometres per hour just after 4:30 this morning when his car ran off the road, hit a tree and overturned. He managed to free himself from the vehicle and was treated at the scene before being taken to the John Hunter Hospital in a stable condition with cuts and abrasions. It's believed he may have suffered a medical episode prior to the crash. The New South Wales opposition leader is making her first visit to Newcastle since announcing her new shadow cabinet. Jodie McKay will meet with the 5 Hunter Labor MPs who've been handed shadow portfolios, including new Deputy Leader Yasmin Catley, Kate Washington, Clayton Barr, Jenny Aitchison and Jodie Harrison. They'll gather this morning at Nobby's Beach. One of the most recognised faces of the Westpac Rescue Helicopter Service will step down from his role today after 44 years with the organisation. Barry Walton has been with the service since 1975 and was instrumental in its establishment in Tamworth, as well as saving hundreds of lives in the process. Mr Walton says ultimately age is to blame for his retirement and he's looking forward to enjoying more downtime to relax.
Age, I'm not weary, they say, but I think at my age it's about time that I started to just kick back a bit and have a bit more relaxation.
Prominent developer Hilton Grujon is hoping his plans for a new motel at Thornton will be approved by Maitland Council. The Hunter Land Director wants to build a 98-room facility at the Glenwood Business Park site, along with 101 parking spaces. Although the motel won't serve food, each of the 2-bedroom suites will include a kitchenette, while the facility is close to popular eateries. Hilton Grujon believes the development is perfectly placed to cater for the growing demand for short-stay accommodation in the region. A Hunter Primary School has the perfect memory of 2 past parents to thank for helping to unearth a time capsule buried in 1988. St Paul's at Gateshead planned to dig up the capsule in 2013, but it couldn't be found. However, the 2 past parents visited the school yesterday and were able to guide staff to the exact spot next to 3 flagpoles. The capsule contained a copy of the Newcastle Herald and the Catholic Education Reporter, along with artwork, a school patch and a staff photograph.
2NURFM Sport.
The Knights will be relying on a makeshift team when they take on the Warriors tomorrow night at McDonald Jones Stadium. With Mitchell Pearce, David Clemmer, Daniel Safiti and Tim Glaspie away on origin duty and Kalen Ponga, Edric Lee and Mitch Barnett out through injury and suspension, coach Nathan Brown has brought Phoenix Crossland and Jairo Momoise into the 23-man squad. Winger Heimel Hunt says they prepare for these situations at training.
Brownie always changes the team around in training sometimes, just in case these things happen. And we always train we always do little scenarios even when someone gets sent off, and we just try to get ready for every situation possible. And I think we'll be fine.
Maitland Blacks junior Nick White is back in line for a call-up to play in the World Cup in Japan after being selected in the Wallaby squad for the 4 Nations Rugby Championship in South Africa later this month. And Newcastle Jets teenager Jack Simmons has been named in the Joey's 30-man training squad for the Under-17 World Cup to be held in Brazil in October and November. And the winning numbers in Powerball are 2, 21, 15, 20, 28, 27 and 22, and the Powerball number is 3. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.